live. Okay, hi guys. Is Brent here in the chat? Let me see. I'll ask him. He's always normal here, but he might be partying in Louisiana. Who knows? He might be partying in Louisiana on New Year's. Hi, Kevin. 1 second. Let me go to the.
What's the guy's name? Billy Powell?
No, Brent.
No, somebody else down. I'm talking about down. What's the guy? The black guy's name? The celebrity.
I have no idea, but I thought you meant.
He's hosting the Rockin' New Year's Eve in New Orleans. Right?
I have no idea.
Good guy, cool guy.
Didn't know anything about that. Hi, Janice Wolf.
Party now.
Foxy Bot, Tina Osborne. Let's see. Captain Lee Fan, Roy Rodriguez, Lisa H, Susan Witowski, Nona May, Kathy B, Paradise, GB, Janice Wolf, Carrie Bauer, Carol Boys. Hey, Carol Boys. Happy almost New Year to everybody. Cute Kitty Kitty, Michael Botner, Pamela Patrick, Video Reel. You're trying to finish up a case file. Okay, so wow, what a day we had. It was ridiculous. I had like 2 hours sleep. You guys heard all about the, I don't know, did you hear all about the debacle with the truck? Hi, Lisa Nia. Hi, Teresa Lily. 2.5 hours there, 2.5 hours back. Then on the way back, okay, if you did see any of the video, how you go through farm country, there is a small town that you go to, the one small town that has one McDonald's, okay? Other than that, you can forget it about having to get anything to eat. We were famished at the truck place, okay? I mean, famished. So the stupid GPS that Jimmy put on rerouted us. Oh my gosh, don't tell me I'm muted. What's going on? I'm muted? You can't hear me?
I can't hear you. Is anybody else? Nobody's saying they can't hear you though.
Yeah, I think it's just you. No, but
It's me.
I don't know. Let me see. Let me.
Sure?
Can everybody
Yes.
hear me? Is it just Scooter that can't hear me? Let me see.
Okay, well, I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'll let you go now.
Check your speaker again. Check your speaker.
I have it up.
We'll
I
check
got it
that.
to like 64.
Check the volume on your keyboard. You might have it on mute or something. You did that the last time.
All right, I'll do that. Okay, sorry.
All right, no problem. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye.
All right,
right,
it's
bye.
not working. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Okay. So, whatever it did, it rerouted us and we missed the McDonald's, okay? And then when we went around Oneonta, which would have been the college town, it rerouted us around there. So we missed all of that. So now you have to imagine we are coming into almost our town, okay? And everybody is starving. So now it would be to go 30 minutes more to go to a fast food restaurant. So I'm just like, oh no. Jimmy's like, well, what are we going to do? We are all so hungry. We're ready to kill someone now, right? Because we all get really hungry. And so then I said, oh crap. Let's just go to the town that's 5 minutes from us, get Chinese food. Okay, everybody's like, okay. So you know what? You called up. We ordered like a ton of Chinese food because we're all starving. Okay. We came through like lunatics. We just ate like crazy. And then I went to lay down because I had 2 hours sleep. So I laid down And I don't know, I got up at like 9:40. I don't know how much sleep I got as opposed to just laying down. I hope I got an hour's sleep. But, oh my gosh, we were just, our whole day, I just feel like, I don't know. I just wish everything would have been okay with the truck. Now, we won't find out till Monday what's with it. So we'll see if it's a big thing, if it's a small thing, what's going on. But that was that whole thing. Davida, how are you feeling? How's everybody feeling that got hit with the virus? How are you feeling, Davida? Did you get tested? Mr. Shauna Knight. It's comforting to see Kevin over at Dorothy's. Okay. Hashtag truck trouble. So I apologize. We were coming home to mail out the things that were sold yesterday. That didn't happen. So I'm going to get everybody invoices out. Lucy's World, I don't think you emailed me your address. You might have sent it to Mommy Ramblings, but I need you to send it to Carolyn at True Crime Chat. I'm trying to think. Kubi, I have your address and everything. Who else won? And Tammy, I've got that. Nancy, I've got that. So I think the only new person I believe is Lucy's World. So I do that. Hubby is, and you were coming down with something? This is crazy, isn't it? How do you tag people on chat? Well, it depends. I cannot do, what are you on? You cannot do it on an iPhone. I cannot do it when I'm on an iPhone. I can only do it when I'm on my computer. And you have to use the @ symbol, and then you start to type their name, and then you'll see the person's name comes up, and you click on it. But it doesn't, like I said, it won't work if you're on an iPhone. You probably can't do it on an iPad. So, we've all got that. So, I don't know. Is Brent here? I'm wondering if Brent is here, because I have to ask Brent a question. But Brent is probably partying in New Orleans, right? On Bourbon Street or something. Who knows? Or he's on his tugboat. I don't know. So anyway, Foxy Bot says, I feel so bad for all the people getting sick. Yeah. You know, like I said, Foxy Bot, I feel like I can get sick with the people on panel. And I said, how come I was sick all alone? When I was sick, no one was sick. And I kept feeling like, I'm the only person that's sick. What's going on? Why am I sick, right? Now everyone is sick, and they're all like in a party having sick. Everybody's sick together. So then they... But it's scary. I mean, I thought so. I thought that Christmas was going to be a spreader. And Jimmy was saying something about them saying something about the kids not going back to school. But I didn't hear that. I didn't hear it. But I think there's going to be a spread. There's going to be a... This is a direct... And now we have New Year's. Okay, so now you have all these people. You go look at Times Square. Okay, it's crazy. They say they scaled down the New Year's celebrations, but it's crazy. A lot. 3 or 4 days to get it out. 3 or 4 days to get it out. Lots of people are sick, yeah. So now then you're going to have New Year's, and where's everybody going for New Year's? And then if you add alcohol, and then people are not being careful, and then we're going to have the spreaders, and then people are going to be back at work and back at school on what? The 2nd? Wait. The 3rd, right? Is Monday? On the 3rd. Did you see my baby? No, Captain Lee fan, but you know what? Did you know we were the first to ever do the show and tell pets? And We used to do it all the time, show and tell pets. You can see our old videos. People used to send in their pets. They used to send in their flowers, their gardens, and we had what was called show and tell, and we showed people's pets and everything. And then another channel, it was this advocacy channel. They said, we're the first to ever do the pet. I'm like, you're the first to ever do it? We did it. But I didn't say anything. But yeah, we used to do it all the time. We used to show people's pets all the time. We called it show and tell. Everybody would send in photos, and it was show and tell of anything. People's crafts and pets, a lot of pets. Yes, Amy and Margolin, they are still getting it with the vaccine, correct. You have heard stories of what goes on in Times Square. Yeah, it's disgusting, Amy. You wouldn't want to be there. My daughter used to run in Central Park in a marathon thing they did at New Year's Eve. And she did that for a few years, but she would never go to Times Square. I would never go to Times Square. That would be a nightmare for me. I can watch it on TV and be fine and be happy that I'm not there. Hi, Nana T. No, we didn't start anything. And Nana T, we just talked about the horrendous day with the truck. I have not gotten into any of the crazy crap. Well, hi, 61. You know, when I did, everybody has to make their own decision. When I didn't take the flu shot, I got almost deathly ill. So I am like scared to death to be without it. They've been shooting fireworks for hours. I heard somebody shooting fireworks. I don't know who it was on the lake. I don't know who it would have been when I was like laying down. Hi, Jennifer Rochelle. Hi, Chris Ree. Danielle. Robin Lane. LMW. Peridot Eyes. People apparently need to wear diapers. Ew. Ew. Linda Roars. Hey. MTGV TV, hello there. You changed your name because of a couple of YouTube stop exploiting Summer and her family. What was your name before? Can you just tell me what your name was? Hi, Earthbound Spirit. Melanie, Alicia. How are you feeling, Alicia? It's Jessica. Oh, Jessica, the one that was like in a script. Was yours in a script with a 78 or something? Carol. So we're thankful and grateful. 3 generations. Your Kill, Kubi, Pitbull. Hi, Pitbull. Oh, Jessica. Okay, all right. Hi, Mrs. Mick Jagger. Carol Durant. I don't know how to say your first name, but Blues. You feel bad while she's at the ER because I don't know anything about anybody's accident or anything because I'm not listening to that, so. So the truck, okay. Do you want me to tell you about what happened with the truck? I'm just gonna say a poll because I don't know how many of you heard the story and I don't want to bore anybody. I feel like Lisa D now. Am I boring the chat? Okay, let me see here. Hi, Teresa Lily. Hi, Flo. All right. I need to speak to Brent, Rebecca. I hope he is here. Hi, String Cheese. I did not make the hoodie. Tammy McD got it for me. It says, part of my heart is with my angel in heaven, my son. That's what it says. Okay, let me see here. Do you want me to tell the truck story? All right, I'm putting up a poll. Okay? I don't want to bore the chat, as Lisa D would say. Hi, Lucy J. Oh, Elizabeth T. We'll see who wants me to tell the truck story first. Hi, Karen H. How are you? Hi, Steph Burns. You're leaving, Karen H? Okay. Hi, Greg Ellick. It's weird saying goodbye to 2021 because that's where I left my son, but ready to move on. Let's see. Can I vote twice? You can vote 3 times. No, you can only vote once. I carved him an alligator today. You carved who an alligator? Who'd you carve an alligator, Rebecca? Who did she carve an alligator? Rebecca, are you all good with the people and getting the money and all of that and the shipments? If you need my help, I'll be home tomorrow. I'm not planning on going anywhere tomorrow. I've got to catch up on so much over here. If you need my help, I will help you. Well, I'll explain it. Okay, 67% want to hear it. Okay, I'll make it quick. We drive over 2.5 hours there, right? Go to see the truck. The truck looks gorgeous from outside. It's got a very nice paint on it. It's like a metallic, almost like a metallic, it's not, I don't want to say turquoise. I forget what it's called. Some kind of a blue, but it's not a dark blue. And it's got like the chrome door handles, and it has lots of extras on it, like the, the rain guards that go over the doors, and it has the running boards, and it has leather that's pristine in the back, okay? Leather that's very nice in the front. It has the wood, the wood grain, lots of extras, okay? It looks great. Now, I'm thinking like, this is a little too good to be true, right? So we pull in, and it's in farm country, okay? So there's 2 farmhouses basically next to one another. I told you the one woman, she raises poultry. She also raises those Staffordshire terriers and bullies or whatever, okay? We didn't see the dogs, but I saw the poultry. Everything was very well kept up. She comes out of the house. She says, my dad's due to be here soon. She opens the truck for Jimmy so he can go take a look at it. And he's looking around. And now it's been raining on and off. And I'm sitting back in the van just to see what's going on, because I'm going to let him look at this and then see. So Luke keeps coming back and saying, yeah, everything looks good. Everything looks good. Hello, Tamimiti. But Dad says there's a gas smell. I said, what do you mean there's a gas smell? He says, I don't know. Maybe it's on the outside of the car. Maybe someone spilled gas there. I'm not thinking a lot of it. Jimmy's opening the trunk. Not the trunk, the hood. He starts it up. The man comes. Her father comes. Okay, he's a very fit-looking 77-year-old man, okay? Not, he's not sedentary. He drove in a Chevy Equinox. He parked next to us. He got out. He was talking to Jimmy about the truck. He was talking to the kids, telling them there's like a military museum or something that we should come and take them and show them and blah, 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 blah. Jimmy takes the truck for a test drive. I wait in the car, okay? They come back. Now, when the truck was parked, originally was parked next to my van. Now he's got it parked in the driveway. It's a gravel driveway. Jimmy comes over and says, the truck drives great. I'm going to do the deal. Okay, we already got the check from the bank, the cashier's check. And so we're all ready to go, right? So he goes to the guy, he says, okay, I'm going to take this. Here's the check. Great. Guy gives him a bunch of paperwork. Great. They're moving things in and out of the truck. Jimmy's like, do you want one of the boys to ride with you? I said, no, let them ride with you. I'm fine. I'm getting stuff ready to get, onto the passenger side. And as I get out, Jimmy says, don't you just want to come around and just really check the truck out? And I said, oh, okay. So I go around to the driver's side, right? And I go, Jimmy, what is that smell of gasoline? And he goes, yeah, I think it's just in the area. I said, no. It's not just in the area, Jimmy. I said, it doesn't smell by my van. I don't smell it anymore where it was parked. This truck smells like gasoline. And so Jimmy's like, no, I don't think so. I think maybe somebody stepped in the truck with gasoline. He's making up all these excuses, okay? So Ethan now is looking at me and going, Dad, it reeks. And now you've got to remember, right? If I had the virus and I'm not supposed to have a really good sense of smell, but I do, it reeks of gasoline. So I said, Jimmy, I'm not comfortable with this. Why does it stink of gasoline like that? So now the people are right there, okay? And he goes to the guy, my wife's saying it really reeks of gasoline. And he goes, oh yeah? Huh. And then the daughter says something like, well, I don't understand because there's nothing leaking because I had it running in the other driveway and there's nothing there. So now I look on the ground, okay? There was a little bit of rain, but you know how if gasoline gets in rain, it makes that like, rainbow type oily kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about? It's almost like mother of pearl kind of stuff. I go, Jimmy, look at this. I said, it's going down the driveway. And he goes, how do you know that's from this? Now, even Ethan at this point is going, come on, Dad, look at this. He goes, Dad, look at this. Jimmy's not convinced. So I said, Jimmy, I think I just saw something leaking. So he's still not convinced, right? So we're standing there. And I'm getting a really bad feeling, okay? Yeah, like iridescence. I'm getting a horrible feeling. And I'm thinking, they have the check. We don't know what the hell is going on. What if this blows up? What if this, that'll destroy your whole driveway if we bring it home and then tomorrow morning it's just gasoline all over everything, right? So I'm getting a horrible feeling. So I said, Jimmy, just pull it up and let's see if anything's under it, right? So he goes, okay. Well, he pulls the truck up and I'm still looking at the part that's going down the driveway. When he pulls the truck up, under it, there's this huge area of that mother of pearl. I said, oh my gosh. Ethan goes like this. Oh my gosh, right? Ethan goes, Dad, look at this. And Jimmy goes, but how do we know that's what it's from? So I said, Jimmy, keep it running. Keep it up there. Keep it running. Okay, so he keeps it running there for like literally a minute. And he pulls it back. And he goes, look, there's nothing. I look again, and there's this much with the rainbow crap, right? I said, Jimmy, look at this. He goes, what? Thankfully, Ethan goes like this. Watch. I wish Jimmy has a video of it. Ethan gets under and he looks under and he goes, Dad, it's leaking like crazy. So Jimmy goes, Where is it leaking? So he goes, Dad, it's under there, right? So Jimmy goes under there and he takes his hand and he goes like this and he goes, it's gasoline. I'm like, oh, yay. Okay, we've got a gasoline leak. So now he's telling the people who are there, this is leaking gasoline like crazy, right? So the guy's like, I don't know, I can't see under there. Now the woman's trying to get under there. She's probably my age or whatever, right? So she's like looking and she's like, you know what it could be? Those darn squirrels. Those darn squirrels, I can't stand them. They probably got in there and ate some hose or something. So then I'm like, well, we can't take this. So I said, do you know, is there any place, because it was only about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I said, is there any place local that you know that we can get this up on a lift and they can tell us what it is? And he says, no, there's nobody local. And he's right. I mean, it's like really God's country when I tell you that. So and they were very honest people, okay? They weren't shystery or anything, okay? So he said, I bring it to Utica, which is a big town. It's actually where Bianca Devins, who was murdered, and Kim Devins has been here, where they're from, Utica, okay? He said, I bring it to Utica and have it serviced, and I can bring it there on Monday and have them put it up on a lift and see what it is. And so then Jimmy's like, but he said, if I knew it was nothing, you know, I would say, and she said, well, if I knew it was the hose, I could fix it myself. But I'm thinking, if I didn't get out and look at this, Jimmy would have driven that home. And now he admits it could have turned into something much bigger if it was just a little hole that somehow is getting bigger now and is leaking like crazy, right? So thankfully I went with them, okay? Thankfully I got out of the car, and thankfully oh really? Are you up by, where are you, Steph Burns? Where are you? Are you closer to Oneonta or are you further up state? Where are you? So Jimmy gets a video of it because the guy can't see it. So he shows the guy the video and he says, this is really leaking like crazy. So she's saying, oh no, I don't know what happened because I had it running in the other driveway and I didn't see anything. Hi, Tammy Flo, you're near Syracuse? Okay. So I go to Jimmy, you know, like, where's the check? Where am I leaving the check in the truck, right? You know? And all I'm thinking is like this guy endorsed the check and he already like mobile deposited it, right? So that's what I'm thinking, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so he goes, okay, let me tell the guy. He's like, I still want this truck very much. If we can just find out what it is. And the guy's like, I'll get it repaired, whatever it is, blah, 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 blah. Jimmy's like, we still have a deal. The guy's like, yes, you have a deal. And he gave us back the check. He did not endorse it, thankfully. And, you know, so now we have to wait and see what's going on Monday and see what's up with the truck. But that's the deal. So we traveled 5 hours because it's 2.5. Jimmy?
Yes, dear.
I was just telling this thing about the truck. You don't have that video where it was leaking, do you?
I probably do. I mean, it's like, it's you know, basically when it had to just start because I barely, when I first went to check the truck out there, she had had it earlier running for 30 minutes straight in that spot.
The woman
did. And so, and then when I was checking the truck out when I first got there, I smelled a little bit of gas to the side there. When I got down and looked, I had stuck my head underneath it and looked. Was checking everything out to see if it was, you know, solid frame, you know, rust free. I smelled a little bit of gas. I go, maybe it spilled or something out. And so then, you know, we, you know, I took it for a test drive. It was good. Everything's fine. You can tell the guy, took care of it, and so got back, and I smelled gas more. I mean, I know I smelled it. I said, look, I still smell gas around here, and like at that point, there was maybe in the beginning, if you had to bend down, you're pretty far to smell it, pretty good. To know it was like around the vehicle. And the guy was a little taller than me. And he was smelling. He goes, I don't really smell it yet. I don't smell it. And then when we came back, he smelled it. He goes, but I never don't know where it could be coming from. Because I looked under it, there was nothing coming out of it. And so then finally I was thinking, okay, so it's probably something just minor, because I did not see any gas coming out. And we had made the deal, and Callan came around. Maybe I'd run it there. It was running for a little bit, or I backed it up. And while it was running, and still Callan saw the gas and smelled gas behind it now. And I did notice it was stronger now. And that's when they came around, they smelled it too. And so, we pulled the vehicle up, see if more gas would come out, and it'd be like really, I couldn't really notice. I backed it up, and Callan said, "Yeah, look, there's some there." I look, and there's nothing dripping. Like there's gas, you smell gas, but you look under it. Nothing's coming down. I felt some places there that looked wet, and it was just water, because it was wet around there. And it was like a farm, like a probably kind of well kept kind of small farm thing that they had there, And you can see that it would be muddy if you watch it, when the ice is melted right now. Anyway, so Callan said, "I smell it," and she said, "Leave it running." So I left it running. And then Ethan looked under it. Then his daddy, something's dripping. I look on it, and you could see it dripping. You could see drops just coming on the peering, coming from the side and going around to the bottom of the gas tank. Just it looked like a slight wave, just a little bit coming down and constant while it was running. So you could tell it was like when you turn on, because just like the guy said, he goes, "Well, the fuel pump is in the gas tank, so it's probably pushing pushing into a leak, and coming out there, and he kind of so the fuel tank's in the gas tank back there, and so it's pushing the fuel out, and there's like a leak in the hose or something." She said probably squirrels or something, because squirrels get into everything around here, and it was probably just starting then, and just starting when it was pulled over there when we first smelled it, because it was 10 times worse by the time I took it for a drive and brought it back. So it was a leak that was just starting, because over there where it was parked there was really no gas, but everywhere we parked out there was a puddle. There was this gas dripping down. So he's gonna take it and go get it fixed and talk to me on Monday. And I had an avalanche, and it was something similar. I think it was it needed a fuel pump, is what they said. So, and the guy where I always take it to said, I go, "Can I do that myself?" He would usually tell me, "Yeah, you can do that." And he told me basically what to do. And there's like a couple bolts you take down.
Chevy Avalanche was
Chevy Avalanche, yeah. The 2004 Avalanche was my other
No,
one.
it's a 2013.
This one's 2013. But it's not, it's sort of, and the whole body style sort of different. It's a second generation, but that one compared to mine. But you take
Sorry to hear that, Janae. I hope he feels better.
What, honey?
Janae's husband just had a knee replacement, and he's having a hard time.
Oh, really?
I hope he feels better, Purse.
Oh, so do I. Hope he's okay. Yeah, so they're probably going to find a. I would have called if Mike Skelly was still here. I would have called him up and said.
Skelly's a mechanic that.
Yeah,
but he moved to South Carolina or something.
He's living it up down in
Tennessee, South Carolina. Where do you go?
Doesn't care about this stuff. If you're watching this, Mike, you don't care about this crap anymore, do you? So, and probably good that you're away and Jimmy's not calling you up. But he would say, he would know maybe, it's probably this. It's not a big deal, but you gotta get it fixed. Don't park it in your driveway so you get all gas in it or something. But I just rather not. I was not gonna bring that up here because it would have been gas leaking, stinking, and he did the right thing. He said he's gonna get it fixed. He tried to call his guy then, but it was New Year's Eve. So anyway, he'll get it fixed, and it's still. I hate that we have to. I hate that the kids hate it too that we didn't get to drive back with the vehicle, and now we have to drive back to get it. And but it was a pretty color, wasn't it, honey? Mm. Pretty color, like metallic turquoisey, granity blue color, and interior was just black leather, and so I it's pretty cool. Got the remote start and all that. If it's freezing, it's cold out, and start it up, let it warm up, let the heat on, and but that's that. I'm glad she told you the story of it, but it take a lot of the day.
But I don't think they knew Lisa H. I don't. She says she didn't know.
I don't think she knew. Absolutely not, because otherwise, if it was like that, we would have smelled a ton of gas when we first walked up to it. But I didn't. I didn't smell anything until I got under it and was looking at it. I smelled a little bit of gas, and I mentioned it. She says, I don't know. I can't really smell it out here. You couldn't smell it really up there at that point. So I think it was just starting, and it really it went full blown when I took it for the drive and brought it back. It was the but you could tell because once you turn the key and the fuel pump starts, it would start dripping out. So it definitely wasn't like that when we first got there, but it might have been a little tiny bit starting, maybe. So it just happened to be, I don't know what you want to call that, luck for me, or bad luck for him, or luck for both of us. So I'm calling up and say, hey, this freaking truck is sneaking up my driveway. But by the time we left, it smelled like gas everywhere around here. So you could tell something. Horrible. Yeah, you could tell something. It just started, and so because she said they had to sit in the front yard for weeks, and then they had to put a for sale sign on it, and she pulled it over to the side today, and Tammy Flo said it'll work out, Jimmy. Yeah, I have faith too. It'll be fine, and so she said could be squirrels chewing on something under there, because they get into everything, and but good thing, like Carolyn said, just start it up, Jimmy, because it was really coming out then, and it was like imagine like 5 to 10 drops easily every second, 10 drops coming from like 5 different places.
And especially when you pulled it forward and there was that big area, and I said, Jimmy, look at this.
Yeah. So. And
then you pulled it back and you said, look, nothing under it. And then I said, no, there was already a spot.
Yeah.
Just being in there a minute.
Yeah, it would be like
Hi, Carol Lucy. Happy New Year.
It's like if you started up if you could not start it up in your yard and get it out of there quick enough without it sneaking up your yard at that point, but it was nothing like that when we first got there, and the truck inside smelled fine. But I think it was starting to smell like gas just, but by the time we got done over there, the whole yard smelled like gas. So it just started, and it's a shame, but at least we found it, and something is going to be fixed. And I don't think it's a big deal, because I had the whole gas tank out of mine, and you drop it down, you put it on something, and then drop it down. I run the gas out almost all the way. You undo the gas tank, it's long, like really thick plastic thing, looks like if rock hit it would just
2013 Chevy Avalanche on the net.
What we're looking at, it's 2000.
Oh, I thought it was 2012.
2012, yeah. They didn't make it
2012. I'm sorry. I didn't say it
last year.
I thought it was 2013. 2012.
And so you take these like metal straps off with bolt, and then you take the the fuel tank down, and inside the fuel tank is a big round like tank like thing, and it's the fuel pump's in there, and it's where your gas goes in right beside there too, and all, because it's not far from where you fill your gas, and probably something's going on there, maybe something chewed the hose a little bit, or something wacky right there, and but I had to replace my fuel pump and my other one, and it wasn't that bad, so I don't think it's, Skelly did say I saved a couple $100 maybe, or $100 or $200, but so by doing it myself. So there's that, and it should be okay. It'll work out. I hope it could be. Yeah, if it's a cracked tank, maybe I don't see how. If it was cracked tank, it would have been maybe it would be coming out all the time. So yeah, maybe you drove like a teenager. No. So it only happens when you turn the key on and start it up. That's the only time the gas is coming out, because the fuel pump is running. In. Once we shut the key off, there's nothing coming out of there. I couldn't, nope. And so yeah, it's definitely something to do with the fuel pump and right around there. Hopefully, it's just a fuel line that's been chewed by a squirrel, and they just replace it, and it's fine. But even if it was the whole thing, I don't know. I don't know how much it would cost for a new fuel tank. It could be $1,000 for all that stuff. If everything was messed up on it, it would probably be $1,000. And yeah, we have the check back. It's made out in their name, so they should get it. They get it fixed this week. I'll go back out there and get it. And Yeah, so let me let you guys go for now. The evidence is on the ground. We had an avalanche and it didn't do that. We put over 200,000 miles on it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. So it's still there. They're going to fix it. He's going to take it to his mechanic next week. And he has somebody he always takes it to, but it was not, they weren't around. There's nobody to call around there where he lives. He takes it to Utica, New York, which he says 15 minutes away. And everything's closed. So we'll find out this week. And I think I'll be driving that thing pretty soon. And can't wait. The kids can't wait neither. So Happy New Year.
Okay, so that's the story of that. Fix that. Thank you, South Bay Technology Girls. Yeah, we'll see what happens come Monday. It's just good that,
Yeah, good
I found that out
You
before.
told me to leave it running. That's how we found it.
Hi, Ann Wyatt. Thank you. I don't know. You have to ask Tammy McD. She got that, Ann. So let's see. Get a garage report. Yeah, he'll get the paperwork from. He has all the paper. He's given you all the paperwork from this thing, right? About what he's had done on it. Yeah.
Yeah, it has a brand new transmission. Just got in it. I think earlier this year. New tires just came out like maybe less than a year ago. You can see new brakes in the rear. You can already see stuff like that. You can see the guy's taking care of it. New like front end parts like ball joints and some bearings. Wheel bearings and all. He's got a lot. He puts some miles on it, but he has it fixed whenever anything's wrong. The engine sounds like a smooth puppy. So it's good.
Okay, so. Hey Zobo, thank you. Happy New Year. All right. Okay, so we'll see what happens Monday. Oh, wait a second. We have Chinese food. I didn't open this. Maybe this will tell me something about the car. Something maybe. Let me see what my fortune is. Okay. Okay, let's see. It says, what is this? Pure logic. Pure logic is the rune of the spirit. Okay. So you can't do everything by logic, right? Hi, Margot Ellingsworth. Jimmy, did you open up your fortune?
Why?
Open up one of your fortune cookies. Hey, Snow Remover. Thanks for being a Sergeant Rambler for 24 months.
I need Snow Remover, the one who sold that, sold something, they gave it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Snow Remover, thank you for your big donation after you sold something on the auction and put it on my truck fund. Thank you so very much. And we're working on getting the truck. We almost had it. I think we still do have it. We just have to get it fixed. We're fixing it. Where the heck is the thing?
They're on the island.
Let's see.
What's it say? Thanks, Blues. I'm just going to call you Blues because I don't know how to pronounce your first name.
You ready for my fortune?
Yeah.
Okay. Really great people make you feel that you too can become great.
Okay.
Awesome. Good.
Hi, Barb Wilson. Make sure you play the lottery. No, isn't it on New Year's Day? Yeah, it's New Year's Day, isn't it? Tomorrow is the big one. You'll be 52 in an hour and 27 minutes. Happy birthday. Your sister made some antipasto and you don't like it. Jimmy, is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see. I thought you went in the family room.
I know, I'm like a ghost.
Okay, so back to the thing at hand. Oh, Ziola. Okay, gotcha. Ziola. Gotcha. You made my year. Kelly made your year? I take turtle gum. So, just a brief update. When I got home, I called the Generosity Network, okay? I will tell you that, excuse me, when you call the Generosity Network, you go to Generosity Network. It does work hand in hand with GoFundMe somehow, okay? And, okay, Joanne, Dan, yeah, hope everything's right. First. But when you go to the Generosity Network, you call in. And first, they sent me to the nonprofit department. When I reached the nonprofit department, I said, do you deal with the Generosity Network fundraisers? They said, no, but I can get you to an expert in the Generosity Network fundraisers. Long story short, I kept getting transferred. And they kept saying that their experts were very busy. And I could get a call back. And I said, well, I just have some questions. Can you help me? So they finally routed me to someone with the Generosity Network because someone lied today, very, very obviously. And I will say that we already have 2 people that are coming in to deflect me from saying what I found out. The reason they want to deflect me from saying what I found out is because they know that she lied about what she said. Okay. So, here's what's going on. This person said exactly, what did I tell you last night? That the High Vintage Gal, that they were going to get on and say, you're morons, you're stupid, you're ignorant, you don't know what you're talking about. Exactly what she did. She called me a moron. She called me stupid. She said I was ignorant. She said I don't know what I'm talking about. She said I'm jealous. She said that I'm forced to sell napkins for money. She said that I'm so jealous of her. I have no channel. She lied about her true crime channel, that saying that she gained 167 subs. I'll pull up her stats right now and show you where that true crime channel is. Okay? She didn't gain any subs. She has lost another 200. She knows this, but she lies to her people. And her people believe this crap. Okay? It's just lies that can be proven, and she keeps lying about it. And if you're going to lie about stuff that I can easily pull up and show you you're lying, then you're going to lie about other things. So let's take a look at how well her true crime channel is doing. And let's keep in mind that, remember when this was in the height of the Gabby place and she was raking it in by streaming news, and she was pulling my stats up and saying, oh, poor thing, is that all she makes? No wonder she's upset. Now let's look at this. She's got a D grade. She's lost another 200 subscribers in the last 30 days. Okay, her views are down 87.3%. Her subscribers are down 66.7%. Okay? Yeah. Not doing too well there, okay? You can tell people you just gained 167 subscribers. You didn't. You didn't. Okay? Your subs believe it without checking facts. That's on them. But that's not the facts. So, let's pull this back. And I'll show you something else. Let's look how well the Recline channel is doing, okay? Monthly gained video views for Recline. Monthly gained subscribers. Here's the height of the potato. Okay? She can tell you what you want. You could check those on Social Blade today yourself. So, we got those lies, okay? Then she says, like, she's so wonderful on true crime, and she just put up this new video, and she only has 400 and change views on it, okay? And she's the best at true crime, and she's going to do this wonderful stuff with true crime. Okay, good. Now, beyond those lies, she said that I was a moron and I'm stupid and called me, you know, like she harasses me, okay, over and over again, telling me how stupid I am, what a moron I am. She's called me a moron. It must be 20 times at least in that video. She called me stupid at least 40 times, okay? She knows it's the exact opposite is true. I am no moron. I am not stupid, okay? I am street smart and college educated, okay? And I have advanced degrees. So I have both, okay? Okay? I am a sharp cookie. I am. So you want to call me a moron? Call me a moron. It doesn't bother me because I know who I am. You are threatened by me because you know I am not a moron. You know I am not stupid. Okay? So that's your problem. Okay? That's your problem. I am not stupid. I am not a moron. And I already know what you're doing. You want to say she'll never know what I'm doing? That's what she says. It's killing her that I don't know. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I do. Okay? So, in fact, I know what you're doing so much that I gave you the story you ran with today. You did, go watch my video from last night. I said you would come on and you would say, she's a moron, she's stupid, she doesn't know what she's doing, and you ran with the story that I gave you. You freaking ran with the story that I gave you. And then you went on to say that I am such a moron that I proved the $20,000 is still there. You have to be the one that is that, because I showed the link to the fundraiser was still valid. That has nothing, zero, to do with the money being there. We know the money isn't there because you showed us that yourself. Every time money came into that account, you took it immediately and put it into your PayPal account. You showed us that. You showed us that in a video. I have the video. Maybe you don't have it up anymore. I have the video where that fundraiser account had $0 in it, even though it said it raised $20,000, because you took the money and you put it in your PayPal account. And Crafton and Kim have that too. Okay? So what I pulled up doesn't prove that the $20,000 is there, because the $20,000 was never there. You took it out. Okay? We all know that. All that I showed was that the link to that fundraiser exists. And I hate to tell you this. You lied to your people, and I'm going to show that you lied in two ways. When I spoke to PayPal, and I have it recorded, when I spoke to them today, I said the unique link of a fundraiser. If the fundraiser is over, if the money has been taken and used towards what it was for, will that unique link still bring up the fundraiser? She said 100%. That unique link will bring up the fundraiser. So, what Miss N said today was not only that did I prove, because I'm such a moron, the $20,000 is still there. The reason it's still there is because she didn't take the money out. That's a lie. That's a lie. Because Jimmy's truck fundraiser expires, I believe it's in 1 day. In 1 day, I will show you that we take the money, put it in our PayPal, and put it towards that truck we're purchasing. I will show you that we empty the fundraiser. I will also show you that you can take the unique link to Jimmy's fundraiser with all of the money out of it and pull up the fundraiser. I'm going to show you that's going to be way one. Okay? The other way is what, and you can do it yourself. You can call the Generosity Network and ask them. And they will tell you that unique link will bring up the fundraiser. You will not be able to donate anymore, but it will show you what was raised and it will show you the donations. Okay? It's right in the terms of service. That's the third way. She lied. She sat there and lied to all of her members, because she had to have it members only, because she knew people would come in and call her out on it if they weren't members. She lied. And not only did she lie, she harassed me. She slandered me. She called me horrible names. Okay? And she did that because she had no facts. She had only lies. Okay? So, here we go. So we've proved her wrong. Because we have the link to the $20,000 doesn't mean the $20,000 exists. The Christmas fund that had almost $9,000 doesn't exist any longer. Birthday funds don't exist. Okay? There's only 2 small birthday funds. The birthday funds that had thousands of dollars don't exist anymore. The tip jar fund that had almost $1,000 doesn't exist. The other Christmas fund that she put on that other channel when she said she wasn't monetized doesn't exist anymore. So I said to the Generosity Network, what happens when I see this screen that it doesn't exist and I'm using the unique link? And she said that could be that it was removed for a various number of reasons. And I asked her, if something was removed, if it was removed because the Generosity Network felt there was something wrong with that fundraiser, what would happen to that money? She said the money would be refunded to the donors. Okay? The other thing she said is if someone terminated it, it would be refunded to the donors. Okay? So I wanted to find out more about this screen. And so what she's doing, she escalated it, made up a ticket, and in 24 hours, someone that's up in this generosity fund, a real expert, is going to call me and is going to talk to me about this. Okay? So, yeah, something indeed is very fishy. Something is going on. She totally lied when she said that I showed the 20,000 is there, and I'm going to prove that wrong in 3 ways. I've already showed in terms of service it's wrong. Okay? I'm going to show it by doing it in Jimmy's Truck Fund and let you see that the unique link is still going to bring up the fundraiser, what was raised, and the donors, even though we take the money out of it. She already showed us she took that money out of it. Yes. Okay, I'll be there in 12 minutes. Crofton showed it, and I have the video where she herself showed that the money, remember, she couldn't find out where that extra $3,000 was, when she showed that she took the money. I'll be there in 1 second. I will. She showed that the money was gone. So she totally sat there and lied while slandering me today. Calling me a moron, calling me ignorant, calling me stupid, calling me a bitter this and that, ridiculing my channel, saying that she doesn't have to use my name. She uses my name all the time. She most certainly did. We know 100% you used it for the algorithms. You 100% did. You copy everything, okay? You have no content other than ripping someone apart, and you know it, okay? You know you can't do true crime. You can stream the news, okay? And now you're having people come in here telling us, don't do this to her now, because you know I have the facts and you have the lies. So, just letting you know. And I don't know if any of you called. I don't know if you called. Whatever. I'm going to go watch the ball drop. I'll be back. After the ball drops, I'll open up the panel. We can have a fun New Year's, talk about stuff, but I am going to watch the ball drop. Okay, and we're going to go toast with sparkling grape juice. I'm going to call my older kids, my younger kids. We're going to all toast that. I'll see you back here, but I wanted to clear that up. We're going to have a fun time when we come back, so look for us. You might not get a notification. I'll be back after the ball drops. I'll see you in what is that?
Guitar.
Oh. I'll see you in 2022.
Martin guitar. Yeah, I'll see you next year, guys.
We'll see you next year, okay?
So.
But thank you guys, and I will talk to you later, okay? All right, bye. I'll be back in a little bit. Let me see how I am.
No, next year.
Next year I'll be back.